Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk in English.
What's up, guys? Daniel here.
And I'm Sophia. Okay, quick question. When someone asks you, how was your vacation? Do you ever freeze and just say, it was good?
And then immediately feel like, wow, that was the most boring answer on earth.
Yes, even if the trip was amazing. You had fun, you ate good food, you saw new places.
But somehow your brain only gives you one word. Good.
Or nice.
Nice is the classic.
And it's not that you don't have things to say. It's just hard to find the right first sentence.
Exactly. Because vacation stories can turn into a long list fast.
Like, we went here, then we went here, then we went here, and everyone's eyes slowly leave the room.
Right. Or you try to keep it short and it's too short and the conversation dies.
So today, we're going to make this super easy. Not fancy English, just natural, everyday ways to talk about vacations.
How to give a quick recap that actually sounds interesting.
How to add one or two little details that make it feel real.
And how to throw the conversation back so it doesn't become a one-person travel presentation.
Because honestly, vacation talk is basically connection talk.
Yeah, people aren't asking for your full itinerary. They're asking for the vibe.
Exactly. Like, was it relaxing? Was it chaotic? Did something funny happen? Did you actually rest?
And even if you didn't travel, you can still answer it in a way that feels good.
Yes, a stay-at-home break is still a vacation vibe sometimes.
Totally.
So if you've ever felt stuck with, it was good, don't worry.
We're going to give you easy phrases you can use right away.
All right, let's start simple. If you could take a vacation tomorrow, where would you go?
And would you actually rest, or would you plan every minute?
Honestly, just saying the word vacation makes me feel a little lighter.
Same. Like my shoulders drop a bit just thinking about it.
Right? Because lately it's been one of those stretches where every day feels full.
Yeah, busy in the very real way, not the cute way.
Exactly. So let me ask you, are you feeling tired lately, or are you doing okay?
I'm doing okay, but I definitely feel like I could use a break, even a short one.
Same. Like, I don't need a 2-week beach vacation. I just want 2 mornings where I don't have to rush.
That's a good point. Sometimes vacation is just time. Time to breathe, time to eat slowly, time to not check your phone every 2 seconds.
Yes. And I feel like everyone starts asking about it around this time too.
Definitely. You'll be at work or talking to friends and someone goes, "Any vacation plans?"
That question is so common, and it sounds casual, but it can lead to a fun conversation.
Totally, because you can answer it in so many ways.
Like, not yet, but I really want to go somewhere warm.
Or, yeah, I'm thinking about a quick trip.
Or, honestly, I'm doing a staycation. I just want to rest.
And then there's the other classic, when someone comes back from a trip.
Where did you go?
Yep, or how was the trip?
And those questions are simple, but they're kind of a trap sometimes.
Because if you don't know how to answer, you either give one word,
Good.
or you go into every detail and it becomes a long story.
Exactly. And the truth is, people usually don't need every detail.
They want the feeling.
Yes, the vibe.
Like, was it relaxing? Was it busy? Did you actually sleep?
Did you eat something amazing? Did anything go wrong in a funny way?
Exactly. Just 1 or 2 small details can make it feel real.
Like, instead of, it was nice, you say, it was nice. We mostly just walked around, ate a lot, and didn't set alarms.
That's already a story.
Exactly. Or, it was kind of chaotic, but in a fun way. We missed a train, found this random little cafe, and it ended up being the best part.
That's perfect because it's not a list, it's a moment.
And that's what makes vacation talk easy. You're not reporting facts.
You're sharing how it felt, plus one tiny detail that proves you were actually there.
Okay, so in this episode, we're going to make that super simple.
Like a little order you can follow, so you never get stuck at "it was good" again.
Okay, so let's give you a super simple trip recap order. Not a speech, not a travel diary, just a natural little story.
Yeah, think of it like 5 beats. If you hit these 5, you'll sound clear and interesting without talking forever.
Step 1 is easy. Where and when?
Right. We went to Lisbon last month, or I just got back from Seoul, or we did a quick weekend trip.
And you don't need to give dates and numbers like it's a report, just enough so the listener has a picture.
Exactly. Step 2 is the vibe,
Yes, this is the part people skip, and it's actually the best part.
because vibe is what people really want.
Like, it was super relaxing.
Or it was kind of chaotic but fun.
Or it was packed. We did a lot every day.
Or it was pretty chill. We didn't plan much.
Those words are so useful because they summarize the whole trip in one sentence.
Exactly. And then step 3, one highlight.
This is where you add one small specific moment.
Something real. Not everything was great, but like the highlight was this tiny seafood place we randomly found.
Or my favorite part was waking up early and walking around when the streets were quiet.
Or the highlight was the view. We took this cable car and it was insane.
See, those details make you feel like you were actually there.
Exactly. And you only need one.
Yes, one good highlight is better than 10 boring ones.
Step 4 is the low moment, the little imperfect part.
And this is optional, but it's so good for storytelling.
Because it makes it human.
Like, we missed our train on day 1.
Or it rained the whole afternoon.
Or we got lost for an hour.
And the key is you don't have to complain. You just say it lightly.
Exactly. Like, it was annoying, but honestly, it turned into a funny story.
Or, not gonna lie, that part was rough, but we survived.
People love those moments because they're relatable.
And it also gives your listener something to react to. They can say, oh no, or that happened to me too.
And then step 5. Would you go back?
Right, one simple wrap-up line.
Like, I'd totally go back.
Or, I loved it, but I don't think I'd do it again in the same way.
Or, I'd go back, but next time I'd slow down more.
That's a great one because it sounds thoughtful, not dramatic.
And it also makes the conversation feel complete.
Exactly. So let's put it together in a natural example.
Okay, I went to Tokyo for a long weekend. It was pretty packed, but honestly, really fun. The highlight was this little ramen shop we found late at night. Best meal of the trip. The low moment was the crowds on Saturday. I was overwhelmed for a second. But yeah, I'd totally go back, just maybe on a quieter week.
That's perfect. It's not long, but you can picture it.
And it sounds like a real person talking, not reading a list.
Exactly. And you can do the same thing even if your trip was simple.
Like, I went home for a few days. It was super relaxing. The highlight was just sleeping and eating my favorite food. The low moment was leaving. I didn't want to go back. And yeah, I'd go again in a heartbeat.
That's a great example because it shows you don't need a fancy destination to have a good story.
Exactly. Vacation talk isn't about impressing people.
It's about sharing a feeling and a moment.
Okay, so that's how you recap your trip.
But conversations don't end with your recap.
Right. After you share, you want to keep it going without it feeling forced.
So how do you ask the other person about their vacation plans without making it awkward?
Okay, so you just shared your little trip recap, and the other person is listening. Now what?
Now you keep it moving. And the easiest way is to ask a simple follow-up question.
Right, because you don't want it to feel like you're giving a presentation.
Exactly. You want it to feel like a back and forth.
So one of the best follow-up questions is, what was the best part?
That question is perfect because it invites a highlight, not a full timeline.
And it's fun. People like talking about their best moment.
Another easy one is food. What did you eat?
Yes, food is always safe, always interesting.
And it can lead to details without feeling like you're digging too deep.
Like, we ate this amazing street food, and then you're already in a good conversation.
Exactly. And if you want something even more casual, did you eat anything really good?
That sounds so natural.
Another great follow-up is, any surprises?
I love that one because it can be positive or negative.
Exactly. People can talk about something unexpected. Getting lost, finding a hidden spot, meeting someone, weather changing.
And it usually turns into a story.
Which is what you want. Stories keep conversations alive.
And then you have the simplest move of all. Throw the ball back.
Yep. How about you?
That line saves lives.
It really does. Because even if you don't know what to ask, how about you invites them in?
And you can make it more specific. How about you? Any vacation plans?
Or how about you? Did you go anywhere recently?
And if they haven't traveled, it's totally fine.
Yeah, and this is important because some people feel awkward if they didn't go anywhere.
Like they feel like they have nothing to say.
But staying home can still be a great answer.
Yes. a staycation is real.
They can say, honestly, I didn't go anywhere. I just rested.
Or, I did nothing, and it was amazing.
That is honestly the dream sometimes.
And you can respond in a supportive way, so it doesn't feel like a less exciting answer.
Exactly. You can say, that sounds perfect. Or, honestly, you needed that. Or, good for you.
Yes, like normalize rest.
And then you can still keep the conversation going by asking, what did you do to relax?
Or did you catch up on sleep?
Or did you do anything fun even at home?
Because fun doesn't require a flight ticket.
Exactly.
Now, another direction that always works is dream destinations.
Yeah. What's your dream destination?
That question is so good because it doesn't matter if they traveled or not. Everyone can answer it.
Exactly. And it tells you what kind of trips they like.
Like beach people, city people, nature people, food people.
Museum people.
Yes.
And if they tell you a place, you can respond with a little support. You'd love it.
Or it's worth it.
Those are such friendly lines because they feel encouraging without being pushy.
And if you've been there, you can add one small recommendation.
Yeah, but keep it light. Like, if you go, you should try the local food.
Or go early in the morning. It's way calmer.
And you can also add that reflective line. Next time, I'd do it differently.
That one sounds so natural, like you're sharing a little lesson without acting like an expert.
Exactly. Like, next time I'd book fewer activities, or next time I'd stay in one area.
That's such a good way to turn your trip into a conversation, not just a story.
Because it gives the other person room to respond. They can be like, yeah, I overplanned too.
Or I'm the opposite. I hate planning.
And now you're talking about travel styles, not just one trip.
Which is way more fun.
Exactly. So the key moves are ask one follow-up, throw the ball back, and keep it inclusive, even if the other person stayed home.
Because vacation talk should feel light and friendly, not like a competition.
Exactly. And if you can do that, you'll never get stuck in awkward silence after, it was good.
All right, so now we've got the story order and the conversation moves.
Next, we'll turn these into pocket phrases, quick lines you can pull out anytime.
Yeah, the kind you can use at work, with friends, even in a quick text. All right, quick language moment. Still in conversation mode, not classroom mode.
Yeah, we're basically just collecting the lines you'll actually use when vacation comes up.
First group, opening and recap starters. These are the first sentences that stop you from saying, it was good, and dying inside.
The easiest one is, I just got back from,
Like, I just got back from Barcelona.
or I just got back from a short trip.
Another super common one is, we went to.
We went to Bali for a week. Simple, clean, done.
And if it wasn't a big trip, you can say, it was a quick trip, or it was just a weekend thing.
Those lines sound natural and they set expectations, like, don't worry, this won't be a long story.
Then you add vibe words.
It was super relaxing.
It was pretty busy.
It was kind of hectic.
And those soft words, super, pretty, kind of, make it sound like real speech, not a travel review.
Second group, highlights and details. This is where you add one small thing that makes your trip feel real.
Start simple. The highlight was.
Or my favorite part was.
Like, my favorite part was waking up early and walking around before it got crowded.
And if you want a natural storytelling phrase, we ended up is perfect.
Yes, we ended up at this little cafe because it started raining.
Or we ended up changing our plan.
Another one I love is we stumbled upon.
That means you found something by accident.
Like, we stumbled upon this tiny bookstore and stayed there for an hour.
And if you want a little drama, in a good way, say the views were insane.
Insane is casual and emotional. It doesn't sound like you're trying too hard.
And you can soften anything with honestly or not gonna lie.
Like, not gonna lie, the food was the best part.
Or honestly, I didn't want to leave.
Third group, questions to keep it going, because you don't want to talk at someone.
Exactly. The easiest is, have you been there?
Or, would you go?
Those questions are great because they invite an opinion.
And if you want to move into future plans, ask, any plans for your next vacation?
That one works even if they didn't travel recently.
And a fun one that always gets people talking is, what kind of trips do you like? Chill or packed?
Because everyone has a travel personality.
Some people want naps and beach days.
Some people want schedules and museums and 10,000 steps.
And once you get into that, the conversation basically runs itself.
So yeah, open with a simple starter, add vibe, add one highlight detail, then ask a question.
That's the whole recipe.
And now knowing these sentences is step one.
But the real skill is being able to say them out loud when you need them.
So let's practice.
All right, let's practice. Say it out loud if you can. Keep it easy, keep it natural.
Yep. First, repeat after us. 6 short ones.
I just got back from a quick trip.
We went to blank for the weekend.
It was super relaxing.
It was pretty busy, honestly.
The highlight was the food.
Not gonna lie, the views were insane.
Nice. Now 2 longer ones, slow and relaxed.
I just got back from blank, and it was kind of hectic but really fun.
The highlight was blank, and the only rough part was blank. But I totally go back.
Great. Now fill in the blanks. Don't overthink it. Just make it real.
Number 1, I just got back from blank.
Number 2, the trip was relaxing, busy, hectic, chill.
Number 3, the highlight was blank.
Number 4, the low moment was blank, but
Number 5, how about you? Any vacation plans? Have you been there? Where would you go?
if you can do those, you can talk about vacations in a way that sounds human, not like a checklist.
All right. Quick questions for the comments because we want to hear your answers.
Question 1. Where was your last vacation and what was the highlight?
Question 2. Are you a chill vacation person or a packed schedule person?
And question 3. What's your dream destination and why?
Drop your answers below. We always love reading them.
And if you enjoyed this episode, follow Talk in English so you don't miss the next one.
Hope you get a little break soon, big or small.
Take care, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.